What's up, folks? It's Eli Copperman here, and with me is my good buddy Annie Herron. So say hi, Annie.
Hello!
And we just got back from seeing the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. And what do we think of it?
It was good. It was alright.
Yeah, overall, we thought it was decent. You know, it wasn't great by any means, but we definitely enjoyed it for what it was. That's not to say it wasn't without its flaws. Like, let's be honest, guys, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a lot of similarities to the first film. Again, not going to say what they are, but let's just say the climax is relatively similar. Like, not even relatively.
Predictable.
Yeah, very predictable.
Very predictable.
Very predictable. But with that said, what did we actually enjoy about it?
I liked the jokes.
Oh, yeah.
The jokes were hilarious.
I will say that the humor was kind of hit or miss for me, but in terms of, like, the variety, I will say that they did nail that.
I think the jokes would appeal more to, like, the older crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they would too, because like in this day and age, like with the internet and all the crazy stuff that goes on there, it's not too far off. And there's definitely some jokes that a lot of millennials will get. I'm looking at you, Tumblr rights. But yeah, and also I will say this: the visuals were definitely an improvement over the first one. Like the visuals in this film, not only are they way more vibrant and colorful, but there's a lot more variety in terms of like where they go to. Like not just in terms of ads and stuff, but like what the places are. The color scheme changes a lot. It's definitely impressive. And can I just say this right now, guys? I want to say this: this is the Emoji Movie done better.
Well, like, the Emoji Movie was only in production for 2 years, as Wreck-It Ralph, the sequel, was in production for 4. Longer production time, better movie.
There you go. Take notes, Sony. Oh, wait, you are with that upcoming animated Spider-Man film. Can't wait! Now, in terms of other qualities, I will say that the characters are still as likable as before.
Yeah, I even think maybe even more so. Because then you get, like, to really know the characters.
Oh, yeah.
You feel their emotions.
Yeah, and this isn't really a spoiler, mainly because the producer of this film, Clark Spencer, actually announced this not too long before the film came out, but there's not really a villain in the film as much as there's just a major conflict with Ralph's emotions. That's the real antagonist of the movie. Again, not a spoiler, that was just something that Clark Spencer announced, so blame it on him, not me. But I will say, that is actually where the heart of the movie really, like, comes full circle. It's like, oh, damn, like, yeah, and keep in mind, like, Vanellope is Ralph's one major friend, and to lose someone like that, that's a scary thought, and I've been there, guys. I've lost friends before. Well, maybe not a whole lot, but I know what it's like for people to say, dude, I'm done with you.
Yeah, I've had that happen too. I've actually had to do that to some people because they were, like, toxic.
Well, anyway, and with that said and done, I'll say this, guys, without spoiling anything, all the scenes of the Disney princesses you saw in the trailers, that's pretty much all their scenes in the movie. So to anyone who thinks, oh, this is just a cynical entry into the freaking Disney World, not really, no. They enter the Disney Entertainment app, well, whatever it's called, but only for a few scenes. Okay, maybe I did just spoil it, but I'm not spoiling major details, so there you go. So Annie, you're actually not the biggest fan of sequels. Well, what do you have to say about this film?
I think it was decent, like I said before. And for a sequel, I think it was good, because I'm not a big fan of sequels. It really added to the movie before, because you get to, like, see the characters doing different things, but yet it's kind of similar from the last movie. But yet, it's a good one.
Yeah, I should probably say this too, and don't mind the sounds of background if you hear them, but like I should also probably mention this too, that like to anyone who is sick and tired of the sequels that are being made at Disney Pixar now, I don't think there's going to be any more after the 2010 decade is over, because I've seen their lineup. Doesn't look like that's going to happen anymore. So just enjoy this and maybe Toy Story 4 and Frozen 2 while you still can. Oh, by the way, there's a sneak peek of Frozen 2 but before the movie. That's all I'm going to say. She knows what I'm talking about. It was something special. Yeah, honestly, there isn't a whole lot to talk about this film without spoiling it, just like every Disney movie. But overall, Wreck-It Ralph 2 was a pretty decent flick. There are some similarities to the first film, and not all the jokes hit, and oh my freaking god, I will admit there are times when the effects get a little too all over the place. But otherwise, for what I was doing, I enjoyed it. The heart was all there. The characters were likable. The voice acting was great. Not just from John C. Reilly and Sarah Silverman, but also Gal Gadot and Taraji P. Henson. Oh, and speaking of those characters, I should probably mention that thanks to them, as well as all the actresses who returned to voice their individual Disney princesses, they provided some of the best laughs in the feature, let me tell you.
Yes, hilarious.
And to anyone who's going to make any fan art of them, oh, you're going to have the time of your life. Just save it for me. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm just shooting the stuff with my good buddy. More videos to come soon. And until then, I'll see you guys later.
Bye!
Oh boy. See you guys later.